Hi, it's my pleasure to welcome the students for my mathematics session. Today, let me do some problems in JEE which may help the students who are aspiring to join BE in very good colleges, particularly in regional colleges. It will help them to get admissions. With this good intention, let me start the class. So you see that here it is given, if the sum of the first 15 terms of the series three by 4 whole cubed plus 1 and 1 by 2 whole cubed plus 2 and 1 by 4 whole cubed is equal to 225k. Then value of k is, your choices are 108, then B is 27, then C is 54, D is 9. Now you see that this is a problem that is given to you. This is a JEE problem. If the sum of the first 15 terms of this particular series is equal to 225k, then I have to find the value of k, and the value of k has been given to be 4. That is, 4 choices are given, among which you have to choose the one. That one cannot be randomly chosen. You have to know how to do this problem. Apply all your mathematics that you have learnt, particularly higher mathematics. Apply them and get the answer, and be confident and confirm that this which is the answer amongst the 4. Now, let me come to the problem. See, let S be equal to 3 by 4 whole cubed plus 1.5 whole cubed plus 2 and by 1 by 4 whole cubed. You are going to write up to 15 terms only. This is going up to 15 terms. Now this is given to be, so this is given to be 225k. 225k. Now I have to find the value of k here, which will make the right hand side 225 into k is equal to the left hand side value of the particular series. Now 3 by 4, this I will write it as, see, I will take this LHS, that is LHS is S is equal to, call this as 3 by 4, I will write it as it is, plus you see that this 1.5 is equal to 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4, that is equal to 9 by 4, that is equal to how much will you get for this? 3/4 plus 3/4, 1.5. See, 3/4, it is 1.5. 3/4, 4 plus 4, 3 plus 3 is 6, and this is 1.5. So this is 1.5. So this can be written as 2 times of 3/4 whole cubed plus. Now what is the next number that you get? So the next one is nothing but, what is that? 2 and 1/4. That can be written as 3/4 plus 3/4 plus 3/4. This is 9/4, 3/4. So this can be written as, it is 3/4 whole cube. And you see that it goes up to 15. It is 15 means what? 15 terms into third term means what? First one, second one, third one. It goes up to 15. So this is what we have as per this. As per the given problem, this is what I understand. Now I'll put it like this. You take this 3/4 as x, then what is that you will get here? S is equal to x cubed plus 2 cubed s cubed plus 3 cubed x cubed plus dot dot dot. It goes up to plus 15 cubed x cubed. This is what you get. So you see that this x cubed can be taken outside. 1 cubed plus 2 cubed plus 3 cubed plus dot 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 up to 15 cubed you get. See, this is 15 cubed. Now see, the x value has taken to be 3/4. I will use it for the final simplification. So this is what we know, but we know that 1 cubed plus 2 cubed plus 3 cubed dot 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 up to n cubed, the summation is nothing but n squared into n plus 1 whole square divided by 4. You can make a verification here. Put n is equal to 1. 1 squared is 1. 1 plus 2, 1, 2. 2 whole squared is 4. So you will get 1 cubed is 1. Then if you take 2, it is 2 cubed is what? 8. 8 plus 1, 9 I must get. So here 2 cubed means what? 2 squared. 2 squared means 4 and 4 will go off. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 squared is 9. So you are getting sum. And if you can just check it up, that the formula for finding the cube of the for first n natural numbers is given by n squared into n plus 1 whole square divided by 4. So I will use this formula in this particular place. So you see that what is that you will go? This n must go up to 15. So I will use. So we know that, but we know that 1 cube plus 2 cubed is equal up to n cubed is equal to. So here what is that you must take? So take n is equal to 15. What is that? Take n is equal to 15. That means if you put n is equal to 15 and simplify, that is the sum of this 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube up to 15 cube. So I will substitute and get the answer. See now. So I will write, put n is equal to 5. So I will write it here. Put n is equal to 15 in n squared into n plus 1 whole square divided by 4. So what is that you will get here? It is x cubed into, what is that you will get? It is 15 squared into 15 plus 1 is 16 squared divided by 4. So what is that you will get here? Let me go for this simplification here. Whatever you get, you write. This is 225 into, this is 16 into 4 into x cubed. This is into This is what you get. That means this 4 and 4 will go off, giving you 4, and this is 16, and this is what you get. Now this is the value for this particular summation, and you get it to be 225 into 16 into 4 into x cube. Now this is given to be what? 225 k into 1. Now given, so given, see, given, I put it here, given s is equal to 225k implies 225k into 64x cubed is equal to 225k. So this is what I get. That is, this s I have found it to be this value, and that is given to be as per the problem 225k. Therefore this implies 225k into 64 into x cubed is equal to 225k. So what is that you get here? So this implies, see, you cancel on both sides, so that is, I will write it here, 225 into 64 into, in the place of this, 3 by 4 whole cubed is equal to, what is that you get here? 225k. So this is what I get. Now I'll go for simplification here. So this implies, this is equal to, this implies, I'll write here, see, this 225 and 225 will go up, giving you k is equal to 64 into, this is nothing but 27 divided by 64. So these two will go off, giving you what? This implies k is equal to 27. So what is the value of k now? So your k value is equal to 27. So in this particular series, what is a given problem, this summation will be equal to 225k. This is for 15 terms, is equal to 225k, provided you see that k takes the value 27. Okay, so this is one problem. For the positive integers n1 and n2, the expression given as this, 1 plus I whole to the power of n1 plus 1 plus I cubed whole to the power of n1 plus 1 by 1 plus I to the power of 5 whole to the power of n2, 1 plus I to the power of 7 whole to the power of n2 is a real number if and if only 4 choices are given to you. n1 is equal to n2 plus 1, and the second choice is n1 is equal to n2 minus 1, and the third one is n1 is equal to n2, and the fourth one is your n1 and n2 are positive, strictly positive numbers. And here the value of I, it is a complex number, it is a square root of minus 1. This is what do you give, what is given to you. You have to get prove that, you have to get which one is correct, that is amongst the 4 which one is correct. Now see, it is given, see, we have 1, see, we have 1 plus I, 1 plus I whole to the power of n1. Then you see that plus 1 plus, I will write this, see, here it is given to be I cubed whole to the power of n1 plus 1 plus I to the power of 5 n2 plus 1 plus I whole to the power of 7 n2. Given, we have this, we know that, I'll write here, we know that I is equal to square root of minus 1, therefore I squared is equal to, it is nothing but what? Square root of minus 1 whole square, that is equal to minus 1. And your I cubed is equal to I squared into I, that is minus 1 into I is equal to minus I. Your I to the power of 4 is equal to I squared whole squared, but I squared is minus 1 whole squared, that is equal to 1. I to the power of 5 is I to the power of 4 into I, that is equal to 1 into I, that is equal to I to the power of 6 is equal to, what is that you get? I to the power of 6 is I to the power of 4 into I to the power of 2. I to the power of 4 is 1. Here I squared is minus 1. So it is I to the power of 4 is 1. I squared is minus 1. So this is minus 1. And I to the power of 7 is I to the power of 6 into I, that is minus 1 into I, that is minus I. So this is what you should know in this particular problem. I is given to be root of minus 1. So I squared is equal to minus 1. I cubed is minus I. I to the power of 4 is 1. I to the power of 5 is I. I to the power of 6 is minus 1. And I to the power of 7. For all you will get I. For all odd powers you get I. For even powers you get 1. They may be plus 1 or minus 1. And for similarly, for I raised to some odd power, you get I only. It may be minus or plus. So this is what you should know. So in this particular problem, this is a very, very important aspect that you must know. Now let me replace this. Having this knowledge, I can put it in this form. See, I will write this. This implies, see, I'll write. What is that you get? So this becomes 1 plus I whole to the power of n1 plus 1 minus I, because I cubed is this 1 plus it is 1. What is this? I to the power of 5. I to the power of 5 is I to the power of 4 is 1. So this is I. So 1 plus I whole to the power of n2 plus I to the power of 7 is, it is I to the power of 4, I to the power of square, it is minus I. So 1 minus I whole to the power of n2. So this is what you have. Now I will put it like this. Let x plus iy be equal to your 1 plus I. So this implies your x is equal to 1 and y is also equal to 1. Okay. Now what is that you get? So what is the, say you can write this, for example, you can write this 1, say x plus iy as, it is nothing but your r squared, say r square root of, I will put it in this way, it is, I can put it in this way, x, that is, I will write this in the De Morgan, x plus iy, I can put it as, see, I am going to express, for example, what I am telling you is that this, I can write this as, this x plus y as r into cos theta plus I sin theta. I can express this x plus y as r into cos theta plus I sin theta, where r is equal to x squared plus y squared square root of this, and your angle is your theta. Theta is nothing but your what? It is tan minus 1 of y by x. So here how will you get this? See, for example, I will take this. See, so if you take this number x plus iy, see the number is like this. See, it is, here you have got your theta and this is your xy coordinate, and what is that you get here now? So this length is your r. So r is equal to x squared plus y squared square root of this, and your theta is equal to what? Tan of, tan, this is nothing but what? Your y, and this is x. So you see that tan of y by x. So you see that you can express this r is equal to x, that is x plus iy, in terms of r and theta. So how will you express this? So you can write this as, see, this one is nothing but what? So you can write this x plus ry. So x is equal to r cos theta. Here actually speaking, x is equal to r cos theta and y is equal to r sin theta, and therefore you can express any complex number of the type x plus iy as, you can express it as, you can express x plus iy into r into cos theta plus I sin theta, where theta is tan of y by x. So you can express it in the way. Now coming to this problem you are given. Now, so what is that I want to tell you is that if you are given, see this is a complex number, any complex number is given by x plus iy. I'll write it here. See, this is x plus iy. If you are given a complex number x plus iy, that can be in the Argand diagram, it can be plotted as x, y here. So you see that this is your r, this is your complex number iz. This is your complex number z. So what is that? Its coordinate is x, y. That means what? Along the real axis it is x, and along the imaginary axis it is y units. So this is the place where your x plus iy, x plus the point xy, that is the complex number x plus iy. So you see that here, let me take the theta b is the angle. Now you see that this is a r is the hypotenuse of this right angle triangle, and this one, you know, it makes an angle theta with. That means what? This O, I'll write it here, O A P. So your P is the complex number z. P is the complex number z, and now you see that this is the right angle triangle that you get. Therefore this r squared will be equal to the distance. Use the distance formula, you will get this to be what? X squared plus y squared is r squared. So r is equal to square root of x squared plus y squared, and theta is equal to tan minus 1 by x. So you can express this x plus iy as what? R into cos theta plus I sin theta, where r is nothing but what? Your r is nothing but square root of x squared plus y squared, and your theta value is tan minus 1 of y by x. Now having this idea, now let me, how will you write this given? Therefore using this idea, how will you write this? So you can express this. Therefore 1 plus I, now in 1 plus I, see, in for 1 plus I, I'll write here, for 1 plus I, your r squared will be equal to 1 squared plus 1 squared, that is equal to 2. So this implies that r is equal to square root of 2. And what is your tan theta? Tan theta is equal to y by x. So here y is equal to 1 and x is equal to 1 in this. So what is that you get? Y by x is 1 by 1, that is equal to 1. So your theta will be equal to tan minus 1 of 1, but actually tan minus 1 of 1 is equal to pi by 4, because tan pi by 4 is what? So this is 1 by 1. So tan 45 degrees is 1. So your theta value is equal to 45 degrees. So how will you express this? Therefore you can write this x plus iy, that is the number 1 plus I is equal to square root r into cos, it is pi by 4 plus I sin pi by 4. So how will you write this? So your 1 plus I can be written as root 2 of cos pi by 4 plus I sin pi by 4. So in this place you can write that, and in this place also I have written this. So if it is minus, means here the x is 1 and y is minus 1. Only for the difference that it is minus 1, you are having this. So here you see that I will write that also in the same fashion, and here also in the same fashion, and replace them with r theta coordinates. Okay, now what is that I will do now? So what is that you get here? So this is equal to, so I will write this as, see what is that you will get? So this implies, so this is 1 root of 2 into cos pi by 4 plus I sin pi by 4 whole to the power of n1. Okay, now what is your this one? So it will become as what? Minus, see here in this place you will get tan theta is equal to minus 1. If you have it like this, I'll rewrite this. So if you have it as 1 minus iy, if you have it as x plus iy, see, if you have it as x minus iy is equal to, See, 1 minus I. So here in this place 1 minus I. So here again your r is equal to square root of 2 and your tan theta is equal to minus 1 by 1, that is equal to minus 1. So theta is equal to what? Your theta value will be equal to, it is minus 1 by 4 means it may be, see for example this will be, see it will be 135 degrees, see it will be 135 degrees, 135 degrees, because tan of 135 is what? Tan 135 is equal to tan of 90 plus 45, that is equal to what? Now tan 45, that is equal to in the first quadrant, second quadrant, so it will be minus 1. So it is equal to what? So tan 35, or you can write this as, so you can write this as what? Theta is equal to, it is minus, see it is theta is equal to minus 45 degrees, because tan of minus theta is minus 45. So you can write this x plus iy 1 minus I as square root of 2 into cos pi by 4 minus I sin pi by 4. So you see that in the place of theta you have got pi by 4. So in the theta pi by 4 is nothing but what? Here pi by 4 is minus pi by 4. It is minus pi by 4. So but here I will rewrite this. So what is that you will write here? So it is your x plus 1 minus I. This can be written as e to the power of minus I theta. Your theta value is equal to what? Pi by 4. Here I put minus sign because my y by tan theta value is given. We have got it to be my theta is equal to minus 45 degrees. So you see that minus. So this will be nothing but what? Here you are having this one, you know, x plus I, it is root 2. Root 2 1 minus I is equal to root 2 into e to the power of minus I theta. So this is e root 2 into cos of minus I theta plus, I will put it like this, plus I theta, that is plus I minus theta. So this is what you will. So this is nothing but what? Cos minus theta is cos theta and sin of minus theta is minus I sin theta, and since your theta is equal to 45 degrees, you see that you will get this to be root of cos 45, I will write it as pi by 4 minus I sin pi by 4. So this is what you will get for what? 1 minus I. So in the place of 1 minus I can replace it by what? Square root of 2 into cos pi by 4 minus I sin pi by 4. In the place of 1 plus I can write it as what? Cos pi by 4 plus I sin pi by 4. So what is that you will get here? No, I will replace everything. So in this place I can write this as, you know, so this will be nothing but what? Plus 1 square root of 2 cos pi by 4 sin pi by 4 whole to the power of n1. Then plus here again, no, it is 1 square root of cos pi by 4 plus I sin pi by 4 whole to the power of n2 plus square root of 2 cos of pi by 4 minus I sin pi by 4 whole to the power of n2. So this is n2. So this is what we get. That means in the place of 1 plus I can replace it by the r theta coordinates. If I use the r theta coordinate, then the polar coordinates, polar coordinates. If you are going to replace this by polar coordinates, 1 plus I can be written as what? Actually speaking, I will write this as 1 plus I is equal to square root of 2 into e to the power of I theta, and 1 minus I is equal to square root of 2 into e to the power of minus I theta. And here in this particular case, you see that these two are x and x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1. Your theta value is 45 degrees or theta value is minus 45 degrees as the case may be. Here 1 minus I means minus 45. So but cos of minus theta is cos theta, sin of minus theta is sin theta. Using this idea, I am able to get these values. Now what is that I will do here now? So it is, what is that you get here now? So here you see that this one, and also you must know the de Moivre's theorem, that if it is e to the power of, see, de Moivre's theorem is cos theta plus I sin theta whole to the power of n. Cos theta plus I sin theta whole to the power of n is equal to cos n theta plus I sin n theta. So this is your de Moivre's theorem. This is your cos theta plus I sin theta whole to the power of n is cos n theta plus I sin n theta. If you have this this one cos theta minus I sin theta, means what is that you get? Here cos n theta minus I sin n theta. So that is the only difference. Now coming to this problem, now what is that you get here now? So I'll write it here. So this will be equal to, you know, so this is nothing but, as I have written here, it is root 2 into cos n1 pi by 4 plus I sin n1 pi by 4. The second one is what? Here also you get plus root 2 cos of n1 pi by 4 minus I sin n1 pi by 4. Plus here you get, no, it is root 2 into cos n2 pi by 4 my plus I sin n2 pi by 4. And this one using the de Moivre's theorem I am writing, using de Moivre's theorem. Then plus root 2 into cos of n2 pi by 4 minus I sin n2 pi by 4. So this is what I get. So I have written the whole lot here. So this is what I get here. Now you do, let us start doing the simplification so that you will get. Now what is that you will get here now? So this is equal to, so what is that you get for this? On simplification, you have to go for only for simplification. Your technical or your knowledge of, that is your knowledge of entering the problem is very important. Entering the problem in the sense that having the idea of what is I cubed, I to the power of 4, I to the power of 5, like that. That knowledge together with how to convert Cartesian coordinate to polar coordinates, and the knowledge of de Moivre's theorem is very important. Now coming to this, what is that you get here now? So this is equal to square root of 2. Take the square root of 2 outside. Cos n1 pi by 4, this is also n1 pi by 4, and this is I sin pi plus I sin, and this is minus I sin. So you will get it as 2 into cos. So this is what you will get, 2 into cos n1 pi by 4. That means this and this. I will write one more step so that you will understand. I will write it here. So what is that you will get here? Root 2 into cos n1 pi by 4 plus I sin 2 into sin n1 pi by 4 plus root 2 into cos n1 pi by 4, then it is minus root 2 into sin n1 pi by 4. Likewise plus root 2 into cos n2 pi by 4 plus root 2 into I sin. See, this is I sin. Here also I sin. I sin root 2 into sin n2 pi by 4 plus root 2 into cos n2 pi by 4 root 2, yes. Then it is minus root 2 into I sine n2 pi by 4. So you see that these two will get cancelled, leaving you with what? 2 root 2 cos n1 pi by 4 plus 2 root 2 cos n2 pi by 4. So this is equal to what? 2 root 2 into cos n1 pi by 4 plus cos of n2 pi by 4. It is real. In the problem it is given that particular 1 plus I whole to the power of something, it is given in the problem that it is real. Now you see that this is a real quantity. This is a real quantity, and this real quantity can remain, and this n1 and n2 has to be necessarily what? They have to be positive numbers. Then only you see that this will remain as your real number, and therefore the answer is that your n1 and n2 both must be greater than 0 in order to make this particular value to be a real number. So this is what you should understand, and this is an important problem in JEE. Take care of this. We shall see more problems in the coming days. Thank you.